Buenos dias todos. So today we are continuing planting the cresta de gallo. And since the boys are going to be up at the ranch most of the day, I brought most of the stuff that I need to cook. So I'm going to make breakfast and dinner up here at the ranch today. So the first thing I have here is going to be my café de olla. And so I'm just waiting for my water to boil so I can add in my coffee and my sugar. And we don't use cinnamon typically because cinnamon causes Sergio and I to get heartburn at times. So this is just going to be coffee and sugar. And so I am making breakfast. They are planting the flowers. And Sergio is watering. He puts the water down so it's easier to plant the flowers. And then once it goes for a little bit, he turns it off and then helps the boys. And the boys are down there planting the flowers. And so these are what we have left to plant. So right now I'm making huevos al comal because that's one of my husband's favorite foods. And my husband over here happy because he loves eating up at the ranch, and when I make food at the ranch, he doesn't look very happy. He looks grumpy, but he's happy, I promise. Then here is our huevos, what is it, huevos al comal, and our carne from yesterday. What'd they bring you, baby? Ray, what are you eating? A peach? And so here is my breakfast. I have a little bit of cecina, eggs, and some salsa, and then my café de olla. And so I am making some frijoles. So here are my frijoles. So they're boiling, and then I'm going to go cut some nopales because we're going to have some nopales with eggs as well. Y con eso está bien porque yo estoy cocinando frijoles también. Entonces voy a hacer un poquito de nopales con huevo. And there's Ray and Jay. Jay took Ray down to see Donkey. The boys are finishing planting this side of the field, cresta de gallo. This side of the field here is going to be simple suture. And so we're also going to have nopales with eggs, and so right now I am cooking the nopales. And so the boys and Sergio and Lilly just finished planting this side of the field. And they all got up here and it started raining, so we are hoping that is a blessing. And so I also cut up some oranges, mango, pineapple, and cantaloupe. And this one is just plain, it's just plain fruit. And then over here we have fruit with sal de gusanito. So for dinner tonight we're having nopales with eggs, and this is the nopales with eggs that I made, and some black beans. So there is Mr. Ray. He already took his bath up at the ranch today. Now he's eating some bread. Ray! And the last thing that we are doing today, or I should say that Sergio is doing today, is starting the like the simple suture or the marigolds. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the cresta de gallo. So this is the time that you start those. And then when they start coming up, we will go ahead and make sure that the field is plowed, this half over here. And we will plant them here. And then we already ordered 2 rosadas of those to plant as well. And I got super windy all of a sudden. But like I said, this is our field of cresta de gallo that we planted, and primero Dios, vamos a tener cresta de gallo para todos santos. And so you can see right now that Sergio's going through and just flattening everything out so you can go ahead and plant the marigolds for Day of the Dead as well. And this is how we start the seeds. And when they start coming up, like we did with the cresta de gallo, we'll move it down here.
Y aquí está mi papá haciendo el camellón. Y ahí está Kiki. Ahí está mi mamá y Rey. Y aquí están sembrando la flor de cempasúchil. It's not too early to think that it's not. Oh.
So now they're going through and they're covering the seeds, and then Sergio will spray it with water, so hopefully they'll start to sprout.